Greetings. Nice to be back again. David Wallace, Chair of Startup Queenstown Lakes. We've been on this startup journey for 5 or 6 or 7 years, God knows how long it is. I've got some words to say that I'm actually probably going to drift off because I want to pick up on some themes I have heard so far. Firstly, IFA, fantastic to see you put stoked up as one of the companies. I think it was over here. Sorry. There's a bunch of guys, dairy farmers, who know how to play with stainless steel and made a great product. Sorry, IFA. The thought I was having about you is I was at an Angel Association conference a number of years ago, and I can't remember who it was, but it was an American chap, and he was talking about serendipity, playing to your strengths. And if we look around the strengths of this district, there are some themes that are coming out in the diversification plan that help us play to that. So we talk about things like adventure tech, tourism tech, and those who have sat around the board with me for a while know that I like talking about the next climbing rope or the next something that we can actually build some stuff on. So Crocs was a really interesting one. In bits and pieces. Where are we up to? I've seen that. That was last year's. In terms of the diversification plan, luckily we've been working and having an early read of it, and we're doing a whole bunch of work as to what we currently control as an organisation, where we see we have influence and where we see we have an interest. And the third part is what can we do on top of the current work that we already do to lean in and help get this diversification plan going, and hopefully you all give it some really good support. It's not easy. It's not going to take 3 years. It's not going to take 6 years. It's going to take a long time. Roger talking about 2043. Let's get real. We've got some big things to fix, and hopefully our organisation, funded by the council, will still be there helping breed the next lot of founders and entrepreneurs who want to come through. We don't need to hear about voices of our founders, but some things we've also been doing is looking at our achievements and how are we leveraging the funding that we get and what's happening around us, which shows we're actually creating some value. $14 million raised by local startups is a fantastic number. We think about 70% of that stays in the district, so you can kind of understand what that's doing to the economy at a very small level, and hopefully that grows over time, but you can see the economic benefit per capita. The other thing we're trying to look at is what is our impact in terms of, what is our tribe? Using a word I don't really know what it means, but there we go. Who have we got in our programs doing some learning? Where are they sitting in the next phase, which we call action? So that's, they've learnt what to do. They're now putting what they've learned into place, and growing are those entities that are nicely funded up. There we go. Obviously, we're still working on a regional perspective with our friends in Dunedin and Invercargill, and obviously more nationally, we're selling some of our programs up into Kapiti Coast. And it's on this very point, with 7 seconds to go, I'm going to do some advertising. This weekend, startup weekend happening here in Queenstown. I'm told we've just had one of our judges have to pull out, so if there's a female in the room who'd like to judge at Startup Weekend, please see Janine in the blue or Minette in the black, or you can come and find me. If you're interested, come along on Sunday night, see the people, what they've come up with, and you can start clapping now.